posting addresses of the editor of the National Post or staff at the National Post. This is unacceptable. What are you going to do about it to protect these health professionals?
Thank you for the questions. I'll start with the first question with regards to Wellness Together. During the pandemic, the Wellness Together
I'm looking for an answer on Dr. Sereda because of time. Are you going to put forward legislation, or what are you going to do to protect this doctor?
Okay,
and all doctors and medical health
You're also out of time,
professionals in this
Mr.
area.
John, so just allow her a bit of a short response, please.
As in all cases such as this, we would work with local law enforcement to ensure anyone's safety of healthcare providers. We've actually passed legislation to ensure the protection of healthcare providers.
Can I ask for a response in writing, Mr. Chair, from the minister, or how she's going to respond to my question?
You can ask for a response, and you just have. Thank you. That concludes the rounds of questions for this panel. Colleagues, I would ask you to remain as we bid goodbye to the witnesses for one brief matter that we need to touch on before we wrap up. Minister, and to your officials, thank you so much for being with us and for being so patient in answering our questions. I hope this is the most challenging thing that you have to do all day. Thank you very much. You're welcome to stay, but you're free to leave. Colleagues, before we adjourn, I have something time sensitive that I want to raise. Normally this would be done in camera, but it is on the subject of the planned committee travel in the month of April. There have been concerns expressed about the availability of members of Parliament to make that trip, and so I guess my question for you is whether it is the will of the committee to conduct the trip as we had discussed during the break week in April, or whether it would be your preference to do it during the break week in May. And I think Dr. Ellis.
Point of order,
yeah.
Mr. Chair. I move that we go in camera for this discussion.
That is an excellent suggestion, except that we are kind of trading on the goodwill of our resource folks and our translators now, and that would probably test the limits of that goodwill.
If it takes 2 minutes to move in camera to have this conversation, then probably can take 5 minutes.
Can we have 7 minutes?
Because it's standard practice to discuss this.
They're right. This is something that would normally be done in camera. Okay, we're gonna suspend 1 minute and see if this is going to be possible. Otherwise, we'll be entertaining a motion for adjournment. It's adopted. We are now